I'm David Austin. I'm the chair for Oldham Pride for the past 2 years. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm also a local vicar for Oldham, supporting 2 churches here in Oldham. We've advanced a long way. In terms of the British laws, United Kingdom laws, we have advanced a long way, but we still need to continue to protest as well as to party. We need to recognise the diversity of our community and how different parts of the community are still being impacted by discrimination and prejudice. One thing I would like the prides in the UK to consider is thinking how they can also twin up with prides in other parts of the world. Places where maybe prides are illegal or there's strong discrimination. Thinking, for example, of Ghana, where the government have just recently outlawed any LGBT activity at all, and are threatening life imprisonment to anyone who supports pride activities or LGBT organisations. So I would like us to do more campaigning work internationally as well as locally. One of the other concerns I have as well is just around the erosion of trans rights within the United Kingdom. For example, with the government recently again excluding trans people from the ban on conversion therapy, saying that they need to have extra time to consider that, whereas they would consider a conversion therapy ban for lesbian, gay and bisexual people. I think there needs to be a parity there, needs to be equality. It's been going for a number of years now, just a small local pride, part of Greater Manchester. We're part of a network of Greater Manchester prides. There's about 8 or 9 of us now, all working together and sharing resources and policies. The last 2 years, coming out of COVID, last year we had no budget at all. We managed to hold 4 different events, working with the local theatre, Oldham Coliseum, and then working with the local gay pub, the George Tavern. We had a picnic in the park, and we also had a pride service in Oldham Parish Church. So that was a pattern we had last year, despite all the social distancing restrictions that we had. And we're doing that again this year, working closely with the council, who are agreeing to part fund us for that. So we're now hoping to have a full parade on the Saturday, the 23rd of July, open air stage, community stalls, as well as still having an event on for a cabaret at Oldham Coliseum, and also having our picnic and our pride service as well. So we're expecting lots of people to turn up this year. Individuals and businesses, 2 different parts really. I think individuals, we're trying to raise the profile, because everyone knows somebody who is lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender, a family or friend member or a colleague or a student. So we're trying to encourage allies to be part of this, to support us both by actually being physically present at Pride, or to show their support by maybe donating raffle prizes or some financial support for us, or writing letters to the local papers or community radio to support us. It's also important that businesses support us as well, both in terms of sponsoring our events and also in terms of being able with their own policies to show that they are LGBTQI friendly, and that they're willing to work together. It's not just for 1 month that we're talking about for Pride Month, we're talking about the whole year round. But we are very, very, very grateful to all those organisations, small businesses and big, who are prepared to sponsor us and fly the flag, the progress flag, for equality and diversity rights within this town. There is the accusation that there is pink washing, that they only fly the rainbow flags during this month. What I would like them to do is not just to see it as a celebration, but also as a protest as well. So businesses have a stake in consultation, they have a stake in local authority and in national government in terms of campaigning and arguing for better rights for LGBTQI people. That would include employee rights. We have concerns at the moment around the erosion of human rights. With Brexit, now the Bill of Human Rights from Europe is being shelved, with a threat that the British government are bringing in a different Bill of Rights, which will be a weakened down, a diluted version. So we have fears that will erode some of the rights we have in housing and other legislation for LGBTQI people. I think with all the services and all the different services which are on offer, both from civic authorities and from local businesses, they need to consider that their clientele as well as their employees are LGBTQI as well, and to work for the betterment of all their customer base. It's about human dignity. It's about community and human flourishing. It's about being having an integrity, being who you are, and being valued as who you are. For me personally, and for those volunteers that I work with, it's about coming out and being. You're accepting yourself, but also you're saying we want to be accepted by society on equal terms. We don't want to be treated as inferior. We don't want to be despised. We don't want to be attacked. We have human rights which need to be observed. We're valuable members of the community. We give a lot back to our communities, and we want that to be recognised. We want to protect also the vulnerable members of our community, whether that's in regard to gender or sexuality, or whether it's other things which are intersectional to gender and sexuality identity. Maybe things such as their ethnic diversity or their disability, or issues of poverty or health issues. All these need to be recognised. Oldham at times can be quite reactionary. It has had a history of race discrimination in the past. It only has at the moment one gay venue, and there have been instances of homophobic abuse. So that's something a year round that we're monitoring. It's been really good this year that we've managed to get the council to support us, and say that they're supporting us financially as well as morally as well. They're supporting us. So that's a really good thing. Just having a positive message out there that we're part of that wider community, and it's a part of the message for equality and diversity for everyone, really. So yeah, financially and just raising the profile for people who are feeling isolated, particularly after COVID, people who don't feel they can travel into central Manchester to join a social club there, or a support group, or seeking advice. We want to be a resource here on the ground in Oldham, providing support and encouragement and friendship to all those who need it. I said that in my introduction, just about being a local vicar here as well, a Church of England priest. One of the aspects of the LGBTQI community which I represent is the different faiths represented in Pride. So with our Pride service happening in Oldham, that's been organised by Christians at Pride, Christians of all different types, Catholic, Protestant, Pentecostal, all joining together. But also recognising that the people of other faiths as well, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, Sikh, all again have their specific faith branches for LGBT people. So it's good that we can all join together in an interfaith expression of Pride and join with others on Pride parades. It's an important part of well-being that we recognise people's religious faith, that people are body, mind and spirit.
LGBT+ Consortium for stronger LGBT+ communities.